This Table Talk was filmed at Tabletop Tavern.
I'm gonna put a sticker on it or something.
So we'll go.
Sticker.
Stickers.
I said stickers.
You like what?
I said stickers. Shut up.
No one.
Cut it.
Let me don't clip it.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Table Talk. How are we doing, guys?
Hello.
Exploring the past.
Trauma.
Yeah, I kind of put all of your, not necessarily trauma, I think...
I would
Tommy,
say absolutely trauma.
You and Riley absolutely had trauma. I think
Hey, man,
yours
I had a
led
great
to...
time.
It was still a fun moment, kind of, yeah. Tommy
had a
a nice
great time.
You had a great time.
I met Steve.
He just went on about how my dead father and like all that. I'm like, oh yeah, your Drake is just forever gonna be unnamed because you can't deal with the trauma of your dad being dead.
Spoilers.
I haven't watched the episode yet. Don't ruin it.
I mean, it's a really interesting thing to look at. The reason I wanted to do this was it's always interesting to see those defining moments, and it's going to sound really weird.
Go for it.
Shocking.
I know, I do everything that sounds weird. I wanted to look at those defining moments for you guys and what made you who you are. We looked at, when we first started, the moments where you guys decided to step and become heroes. I then wanted to go back and see what started you on the path. So I wanted to look at that moment, but also I had an interesting thought the other day where
A dangerous pastime.
it is so dangerous.
That must be nice.
Thank you. It's a rare occasion it happens, but this one was a big one.
Whoa.
I don't know about you guys.
what
I
she
love storytelling, and one of the things I love so much about telling these kind of stories is there's a point where it gets a life of its own. It becomes real. I don't know about you guys, but to me, Grimes, Draxos, Valen, Quinn, all are real people. One of the reasons why I always do that kind of jokey bit of like, oh, I'm not in control of the world, is because to me the world is real. It's controlling itself. I'm just explaining what's happening. So there's a realism to that. And then I was thinking about your characters and how I have traumatized them and put them through hell. And I truly felt awful. I felt awful that I had done these to these poor people.
Don't lie.
And I wanted to... It started with me, especially, I think, starting off, I think about Grimes, how you, when you made your character, talked about them being so innocent to everything. And now they are the most battle-worn, traumatized.
Who knew PTSD was hereditary?
Yeah, and I truly felt bad that
Good
I
movie.
had done these things to these people that I love. And obviously the players. It's a beautiful thing, but that's kind of why I wanted to
It's a
explore
beautiful
it.
thing.
Yeah, hurting the people that I love.
Yes.
It's a beautiful thing that we get to tell stories that are so real that I
Every-
feel bad that I've made up things that happen
Kyle
to
is
imaginary
toxic.
people my
Family
friends
members,
have made
bread
up.
and butter. Trauma.
It really is. It's how I make my money. Trauma.
You have a family to bread and butter.
I know.
Yeah.
Not for long.
Don't
apparently.
question my family ideals. Okay, we wake up in the morning, we bread and butter each other. My dad in the
Moving
morning
on.
is like, "Hello, son, time to bread and butter you."
Oh God.
Go, Robin.
Go, Robin.
I'm so sorry, Dad. I didn't mean to put that out there in the open.
That's my dad you're talking about.
Yeah, that's your dad now. Tommy has been adopted, and now it's the bread and butter ritual that we're going to go through. You have to come to England, and we're going to throw
I
breadcrumbs
am not
at
being
you.
bread and buttered. Leave me alone.
Speaking of trauma,
Segue.
Great segue.
Yes, please, Christian.
yeah, I didn't think I would get to relive my whole backstory in person. IR.
Cool.
I didn't do anything.
Me to my backstory.
No, literally, we're setting up. They're not there. We film, and they're just like, "Yes, get away from me."
They're all camera whores.
Yes, they want
Yeah,
that 5 minutes.
I didn't get to think that I would relive my backstory so soon, especially in such a detailed and vivid way. Yeah, thanks for the detail.
Thank
and
you.
I guess thank you for making me regret my choices in a weird way. Because because I made the backstory. Told it to Kyle. And then he would tell me things like, oh, do you think he would have done this? Or do you think he would have done that? And I was like, oh, he would have done this. Not obviously thinking about the later down the line role play story things.
Thank you for making me regret the choices that I made.
Yeah.
Well, it's
the
interesting.
consequences of my own actions.
Yeah, literally, you guys did
himself.
this to yourselves. It's interesting because it's, I think, one of the first times I've ever really ran someone's backstory. I've never really felt comfortable in the past doing that because, A, it's a story that's already been told, but I felt confident with you guys doing it now, A, as an acting exercise, as for the audience to kind of see that stuff now they've gotten to know your characters, but also because you guys have worked with these characters for so long, it was interesting to then take you back to the start so that you could live through the beginning knowing the ending, if that makes sense. It sounds
there is
very
no
strange.
ending though. We haven't
No,
ended.
but as in you knew what your characters had become because of that, and because you'd explored your characters,
Oh, I see
you
what you
got
mean.
to experience what they were before it, and then live through it.
I kind of miss old Grimes.
I know, old Grimes was so sweet.
I don't.
Oh my gosh. Old Grimes was so sweet.
That was the Grimes you made your brother!
I also did it to let you guys be like, for at least a time, be like, we're not traumatized. Everything's good.
Really? Why'd you give me Steve? You made my dad tell me off!
Steve.
Oh no, you
Steve.
got Steve.
You got
That's
Steve.
just-
You got Steved.
Sorry to all the Steves out there.
Sorry,
Steve, you should be sorry.
sorry. My uncle's name's Steve.
You're just self-inserting all the
Yeah,
time.
yeah, no, that was just my Uncle Steve, but shorter.
Steve the hair.
Uncle Steve, stop stealing my stuff, or I will blow you up again.
Bro,
Sorry, Steve.
watch it.
Sorry.
Sorry, Steve.
The one time he watches it, he'll just be
You're
like,
gonna be on a list.
yeah, I.
Steve
some kind of
or
hate
Awesome
Kyle?
YouTube
Yes.
shows.
Both.
That was really fun. I had a blast with that, and it was so cool. And something I was thinking about, it's like getting to explore the backstory in like a fully played out way was really nice and awesome. Just one as a player, and like to have it all out on the table per se. But like one of the things about Valen is like he's like explained briefly to these guys like what happened, and he gave them like a kind of like a PowerPoint like rundown of just like bop 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 bop. But I don't really think that he would have ever gone into like huge detail about what went on, just purely because it's like it's just a bit. He's like, yes, this has happened, but like I can't let it weigh me down, because then like they win even more. Yeah, it's like don't let the bad vibes absolutely smother you. You know?
Which I think is truly one of Valen's most core beliefs. And I have to commend you on the moment where you described you almost had Valen just lay down with his family and die.
Spoilers.
Sorry.
Men in Black flash stick.
Okay, what happened?
But it was such an interesting moment, and I think especially in your case, such a defining moment for your character, that it was great that you got to explore that huge moment that suddenly shifted Valen into what he became.
Yeah.
Where even though he was like a little wild, a little rambunctious and fun-loving, to suddenly that's what he had to be, because he couldn't sit in a moment any longer, because if he did, it would be that moment. It was truly beautiful. Well done.
Thank you.
And all of you, well done. It was
And I gotta give it
fantastic.
to you, because that line to your baby sister wrecked me. I'm gonna destroy you.
I just did. It hurt me as well. I thought I was like we were like in the scene, and the like dialogue kind of came to me in my mind, and I was like, that's such a fuck thing to say. But I was like,
But it's an honest thing. Like, that's a thing an older brother
Yeah.
of almost twice her age would say, of just like, well, I'm getting older. You gotta stay a baby because you're cute as hell.
Riley, when presented with a child, this is gonna hurt me more than it's gonna hurt you.
And it's also, and I think you all kind of got some of those moments where something that, reflecting back on it as your characters were, that felt so big at the moment felt so small. Like, that's a thing Valen would have said to her 100 times. And it was one of the last things he got to say to her in a brief moment where he just kind of ran off and did something. Yeah, the fleetingness of moments that end up being really poignant is something, and I love that I also got to do like quite a dark, very different tone for that episode, talking about memory in the past and what it does to people. And I love the fleetingness of things that become so poignant in your lives. Obviously, there were big moments for each of you, but so many of them that I think stick with people and would have stuck with your characters, like the book that you fell in love with, that you probably may have never thought of again because something else overshadows it. This huge moment of joy is fleeting now. Maybe Quinn has never thought of that book again, and it's so beautiful. But I was really glad I got to traumatize all of you.
Aren't you happy?
Glad you enjoyed it, Kyle.
When doesn't he enjoy it?
It's true, it's true.
Yes, Tommy, can I help you?
Fuck you for Steve.
Steve's the bit they're pissed off about.
Look, okay? I know that my dad won't let me go on an errand without giving me proper advice. So I'm not that stupid, bitch.
It's alright, you got your own back. Hey, the Undercity is full of Steves.
I know.
He was the first Steve of many, and Grimes had to learn eventually.
I knew what you were doing, but I had to fuck with you. But
I
also,
know.
Grimes is not that stupid, so fuck you.
No, but it was also fun because that's early Grimes and still modern Grimes of like, I don't really know what's going on, and I'm gonna be not dumb, but I'm gonna be I don't understand to the point of frustrating everyone around me.
Yeah, but also I feel like my dad would have been like, they will know my name.
For sure.
Yeah, like a failsafe.
Yes, or maybe that's why he explained it afterwards. But yeah, thank you for helping me explore the past,
Thank you for
traumatize you a little bit
traumatizing
more
us.
than normal.
It was, interesting.
Yeah, you guys are fantastic. You guys are fantastic, and we'll see you next time. Thank you guys. Bye.
We guys are fantastic.
Bye-bye.